Now, Eyewitness News this morning.
And good morning, everybody, and welcome to Eyewitness News this morning. I'm Greg Coy.
And I'm Polly Bell. Thanks so much for joining us, and it is Friday, the 21st of November. Yay.
Oh, yes, it is. All we need now is a good weekend forecast. Don't think that's going to happen, though.
No. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Polly, Greg, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Well, yes, we're going into the weekend now. You know, it's been an interesting week. We have had the sunshine out each and every day this week. That's tough to do in November. And at the same time, many of us have had a snow cover in northern Connecticut, and that's very tough to do in November as well. So now as we go into a weekend, it'll be weekend number 5 featuring a storm system, but this one has a little something different to offer than last weekend. First off this morning, the temperature, well, it's still down there. The sky's been fairly clear overnight. 33, 34 in Hartford. The wind is south at 2 miles an hour. The south wind picking up a little bit. And the temperature is down to 31 at Goshen and Storrs, 26 Enfield, 35 at Waterbury, 27 though Meriden, 28 Milford, 37 at Groton, New London. Wyndham comes in at 21 this morning. Litchfield 21, Canton 25, 27 Bradley, and 31 down at Bridgeport, 21 at Poughkeepsie. Plenty of moisture moving at us this morning, and that moisture will be in here as we go for the overnight tonight. So for today, mostly cloudy skies overall. There may be a pop-up shower this afternoon, and the high today in some towns up near 50, and that steady and heavy rain will be in for the overnight tonight and into tomorrow. I'll tell you when the rain ends in your Sunday forecast coming up in a few minutes. Polly.
Thank you, Joe. Police have arrested a suspect in the murder of a 22-year-old Naugatuck woman. The body of Lisa Orgnon was found in a Southington neighborhood yesterday. 22-year-old Ricardo Pereira will be arraigned today in connection with that murder. Channel 3's Kristen Williams has more on the horrible discovery of Orgnon's body yesterday.
Looking for clues to explain how a young woman ended up dead here on this quiet residential street.
It's just quite the scary feeling to see somebody off the road like that and not knowing what happened to him.
The woman's body found about 5 feet into these woods, discovered by a neighbor walking her dog.
One of our neighbors came upon it, and they came over and called us over, and we went to go check it out, and the police were called, and she was face down and in a ditch.
At the present time, we're investigating a suspicious death. We have a female victim, and we're working in conjunction with the Connecticut State Police.
Now police are literally picking up the pieces to find out what happened, and they have an important clue. They're looking for a stolen 1989 white Pontiac Sunbird with 2 doors and a Connecticut plate of 494 KBG. Anyone with information should contact Southington Police at 860-621-0101. Meanwhile, residents here are still in disbelief that their neighborhood is now a crime scene.
This is a very, very quiet neighborhood, we're all shocked. We can't believe something like this would happen, because it doesn't look like something natural or an accident or anything.
Police worked for hours on Autran Avenue, picking up the smallest pieces of evidence to help them determine a cause of death, more importantly, determine who this woman was and just what happened to her. In Southington, Kristen Williams, Channel 3 Eyewitness News this morning.
And this morning, concern is growing over the disappearance of a young Hartford mother and her daughter. It has been exactly 1 month since that woman, 20-year-old Rosa Delgado, and her 4-year-old daughter, Rosa Camacho, disappeared. The pair were last seen leaving a corner grocery store on October 23rd. Delgado has another daughter, 6 months old, and she is in the care of Delgado's sister. Friends in her Parkville neighborhood are worried, and so are the police.
Well, at this point, all the imaginations are running wild. We have no indication or any evidence to believe that something might have happened to her. We're not ruling foul play out. Like I said, we're tracking down all possible leads that we have.
Hartford police ask that anyone with information call them.
3 people were sent to the hospital last night after flames engulfed a New Haven housing complex for the elderly and disabled. It happened at the Prescott Bush Apartments on County Street just after 6 o'clock last night. 3 people were treated at Yale New Haven Hospital for smoke inhalation. The fire gutted 1 apartment and damaged 2 others. Investigators believe the fire was started by someone smoking in bed. 1 person was forced to find temporary shelter.
An anxious morning for the prospective owners of those Bridgeport puppies now available for adoption. The prospective owners had to go through an interview process. A local accounting firm picked 200 prospective puppy owners randomly by computer. There were over 4,000 applicants, but officials are hoping this incident will put an end to the abuse of puppies.
And the puppy mill distribution system is very much alive and present in the state of Connecticut. And if it wasn't for that industry, if it wasn't for that distribution system, this episode would have never arisen in the state of Connecticut.
Now, all those adorable and lovable puppies you see there will be at a new home by the first week of December.
The latest progress report on the McCoy septuplets says they are warm, pink, and comfortable. The babies remain in intensive care with doctors and nurses monitoring their progress. Doctors say their expectations are high for the 4 boys and 7 girls. Their immediate goals for the babies include learning to breathe on their own, taking feedings, and maintaining their temperature, which doctors say is not easily done in an Iowa winter. Those who've seen the babies say some of them have fat cheeks and fat thighs, and they each have a full head of dark hair. Well, the thirsty newborns won't have to worry about where their next bottle of juice is coming from, thanks to a Connecticut company. Stanford-based Mott's North America will supply the McCoy septuplets with Mott's apple sauce and juice products through their 16th birthdays.
Here in Connecticut, one mother knows all about raising 7 babies. She did not have septuplets, but after her firstborn, she had twins and then quads. Add it all up, and it's 7, 4 boys and 3 girls. Channel 3's Curtis Jackson has the story.
Watch what you're doing. Go ahead.
Without a doubt,
You need a hand? You need a hand too?
Nancy Bodderin has got her hands full.
Music tames the savage beast.
It's lunchtime for quadruplets Austin and Bailey and Courtney and Daphne.
Here, take that one. Sit down, miss.
And if you think this is bad,
No. Where are you going? Come on. No. Come on.
you haven't seen anything yet.
On the snow day Friday, the older kids locked me in the bedroom for an hour and a half, and things get... They locked me in the...
Hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. They kind of gang up on me because it's 1 against 7.
That's right, 7 children. With the quads in a specially made stroller, Nancy still has to pick up her 7-year-old son Kyle and 5-year-old twins Taylor and Olivia. All children she and her husband had with the help of fertility drugs.
We had this idea in our heads that we would like 4 children, and that was a number we just kind of thought would be nice. And
But not 4 all at once.
instead of 4, we got 4. Yep. Hi. How was your day?
Nancy says raising 7 children, including 2 sets of multiples, isn't easy. There's never enough money, time, or privacy. But she says the benefits for her family and the McCoys outweigh the difficulties.
I try to hold on to that God only gives you what you can handle. And if God meant those babies to be and they're healthy, somehow they'll do it.
Curtis Jackson, Eyewitness News this morning.
You know, the cost of raising those multiples can be expensive. Come on, come back to us now. Come out of shock. Now, imagine spending up to $450 a week on groceries alone, and then until they're potty trained, the quadruplets can go through about 30 diapers a day.
Oh, that's all I'd be doing is changing diapers. Oh, that's just amazing. Oh, well, bless her heart.
Bless her heart, yes indeed.
I'll tell you what. Well, coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll return to Iowa to show you all the freebies the McCoys are getting for their 7 little ones.
And still ahead this half hour, her long-awaited trip home after weighing in at only 12 ounces at birth.
And Blue Cross is being sued over where some of its green is going.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News. This is Connecticut's news station.